Hi Cancer, how's it going? I hope you're doing awesome. Happy Saturday. It's Saturday for me, but whenever you come across this video is when you're supposed to receive the messages. So before we get started, I'm just going to clear the energy of the cards. I'm using 3 different decks today. I call upon the divine powers to help clear and protect these cards, for my intention is to use them for good only. I declare that only good shall come from their use, and that all negativity shall be turned away from them. Amen. Awesome. So I'm going to be pulling 1 card from this deck. Spirit, can I please have 1 oracle card from this deck for Cancer? What messages do you have for Cancer today, please, Spirit? So this is just a general reading, Cancer, so just take what resonates and leave the rest, okay? It may or may not resonate with you. This is a new deck I just got the other day. I'll just show you here. It's this one here. It's the Self-Love Oracle. It's really nice. So your first oracle message, Cancer, is, let's see, conquer fear. Most fear is based on illusions, on truths we deny to avoid change. Release your need to control and perfection. Doing your best is plenty. I love that. I really love that. I remember for me when I was younger, when I'd be really stressed out at school with the work, and my mom would always say, just do your best. That's all you can do. Just do your best, okay? And it really took the pressure off. The best, you just try your best, and that's enough. Okay, Cancer? That's plenty, as Spirit would say. That's great. Now, your second oracle message, please, Spirit, for Cancer. The next oracle message you have for Cancer, please. Okay, the next message is the Magician and the Mirror, number 53. So we'll put that right there. We'll get to that in a second. And then with this deck, I'm going to do a 10-card Celtic cross spread. Okay. If any of your cards come out upside down, it means you're getting extra protection from Spirit. People can show up in your reading: kings, queens, knights, and pages. They either represent you or someone in your life or a situation. Always check your sun, moon, rising signs in case you have messages over there. Okay, here we go. Spirit, can I please have a 10-card Celtic cross spread for Cancer? What messages do you have for Cancer today, please, Spirit? 10-card Celtic cross spread. Here we go. You have 5 of Cups reversed, 10 of Wands reversed, 2 of Swords reversed, Page of Cups reversed, 7 of Swords reversed. A lot of protection in your reading. 6 of Pentacles reversed, 10 of Swords reversed, 8 of Pentacles upright, 3 of Wands reversed. This wanted to come out right from the beginning, so this is important. This, your 9th card, the 3 of Wands reversed, is an important message. And then you have the Moon reversed. Okay. So let's start with your first oracle message. conquer fear. It says most fear is based on illusions. You know that saying, false evidence appearing real? False evidence appearing real. False evidence appearing real is what fear is. Most fear is based on illusions, on truths we deny to avoid change. Release your need for control and perfection. Doing your best is plenty. Fear is useful when alerting us to physical threats. But if we feel fear in situations that are not life-threatening, we may need to examine our fear to understand where it's really coming from. It says it in this book too. Fear can be described as false evidence appearing real, as false beliefs we carry about ourselves or others. For example, you may believe you are doomed to fail and therefore deny your abilities to overcome adversity and face challenges, perhaps adopting avoidant behavior as a result. Fear may also come from difficult past experiences. No matter the source, fear closes doors and restricts choices, and can also be used to manipulate others for selfish purposes. We owe it to ourselves to stand in our power and face our fears. When we do so in an emotionally safe space, with compassion and without judgment, we may find that many fears are without much basis at all. Disturbance without substance, like ego defense mechanisms or exaggerated ideas of potential disasters. And like author Marilyn Ferguson said, ultimately we know deeply that the other side of every fear is freedom. We sometimes become our own worst enemies by heaping unrealistic expectations upon ourselves and then being afraid that we can't achieve them. Fortunately, we have a choice. We can choose to confront and eliminate our irrational beliefs, to make peace with them. Though our greatest fear is change, we must remember our power to change for the better. Well, I hate change too. To be honest with you, I'm not good with change, but change is growth. Okay? And that's how you get courage, right? When you do something that you're afraid to do. And I love that. I love that feeling. Next message is Magician and the Mirror. Knowing and using your true power is the message with this card. This card upright represents the culmination of your personal and spiritual power at this time. In the Magician's left hand is the flame of passion and action. In his right hand is a vortex of water and the light of reflection. This highly beneficial card is telling you that you are the magician, and within your grasp are the amazing forces of earth and spirit. So whatever you are afraid to do, you got to do it. Cancer, you're the magician. You do have the power, okay? Within your grasp are the amazing forces of earth and spirit. The water is the energy of yin, the power of spirit and clarity of thought. The flame is the energy of yang, bringing direction and creativity. Together they give you the magnificent magic of transformation. The mirror stands beside the magician, reflecting the outer world's response to your choice to use or dismiss the true power that you have. Its silver reflection reveals the future in a mist on the horizon, ready to be magically formed. When you receive this card, Cancer, you are put on notice that an important and powerful time is at hand. You are the alchemist of your life. And just as an alchemist turns base metals into gold, you are now able to transform your difficulties into great blessings. This is true in every area of your life. Claim your power and embrace your intentions in your heart and in your daily life. Direct your destiny, and the mists of the future will clear into brilliant reality. You just gotta get over that, conquer your fear. So let's dive a little bit deeper into the tarot cards here, okay? So your first card that came out is the Five of Cups. It came out reversed, so extra protection from Spirit. And this card represents your current situation. So the Five of Cups is Scorpio energy. When it comes out reversed, it's talking about a few things. It's talking about personal setbacks, acceptance. It talks about moving on, finding peace, self-forgiveness, contentment, and seeing positives. Spirit wants you to look at your situation positively. Think positively. Don't think negatively. What you focus on, what you draw your attention towards, what you think about is what you manifest into your life. So make sure you're thinking positive so you can manifest positive things in your life. This card says you're in a state of indecision. You're refusing to make up your mind about something or to face facts. And Spirit wants you to know that just because there have been past losses doesn't mean there can't be future gains. And if you continue in this negative state of mind, you're only going to make things worse for yourself, okay? This card could also indicate an out of proportion reaction to loss, real or imaginary, for the sake of melodrama or attention. If you're experiencing unhappiness at this time, Cancer, Spirit wants you to know it's a short phase and will end quickly. So be hopeful, but still be cautious. Then your second card represents what's crossing you or what's challenging you or your situation. And you have the Ten of Wands, a couple tens here in your reading, I think. Let me just double check. Yeah, couple tens here in your reading. So the Ten of Wands is Sagittarius energy. Reverse, this card has, again, it can describe a few different things. Maybe you're not able to delegate, or this is a card that talks about a failure to delegate. Maybe you're feeling overstressed at this time, burnt out, you're shouldering too much responsibility, feel like you're going to collapse, break down, you feel like you're doing it all, you're carrying the burden. Spirit really wants you to delegate, okay? This is a card of release. It's also saying that the burden is lifted, and sometimes unexpectedly, and there is a feeling of freedom from undue responsibilities. Either you have taken the appropriate action or are about to do so. In any case, your load has been shifted, reproportioned, or removed entirely. You're learning to delegate and take on less. Pressure and stress are reduced, and you are able to enjoy life more. Sometimes, however, this card could suggest that you may be suffering the consequences of overload, like I've already mentioned, either with ill health or burnout, and you may need a recovery period. So however that resonates with you, okay? You may have, maybe you've taken on too much, or maybe you've shirked your responsibilities, and if you don't pick up your fair share, someone else is going to have to. This could represent the end of a period of hard work, and you welcome new responsibilities that might lead to a promotion. Then your third card represents the basis of your situation or foundation, and you have the Two of Swords reversed. This card talks about indecision again, having to choose the lesser of two evils, feeling like there's no right choice. You're confused, you're hesitant, you're feeling anxious. Maybe there's too much information. Information overload, feeling like you're at a stalemate. But the truth will be revealed, Spirit is saying. Okay? You feel helpless to make the necessary changes. Maybe one party is unwilling to admit to the truth of the situation, making discourse impossible. And this may result in deceit, disloyalty, and duplicity. This card could indicate a broken truce or an imbalance in the situation. It can also mean that a choice is made for you rather than by you. Two of Swords reversed. Maybe either you or someone you're dealing with has outbursts of emotions, losing their temper, or arguing without thinking first. Okay, is what this card reverse could represent. Maybe it's this Page of Cups. This is your fourth card, represents your past, but is relevant to your current situation. And it came out reversed. This is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy, male or female in a general reading. The Page of Cups is emotionally vulnerable, can be emotionally immature. This card could represent an imbalance of emotions, disappointment, someone who is doubting their intuition, is neglecting their inner child, is experiencing a creative block. This is a card of escapism, but it's also a card that talks about having new ideas, okay? The Page of Cups reversed shows a fishy situation, something you should look at carefully. If it represents a person, deceit may be involved, flattery for gain, or secrecy in matters of the heart. Someone may be trying to seduce you, and you are blinded to the falseness of his or her intentions. Or you may be playing the role of seducer, toying with someone's emotions. If so, take care, because you might get yourself hurt. See the card before? This person is blinded. Eyes are covered. The Page of Cups represents someone who's overly sensitive, whose feelings get hurt at a drop of a hat, or a very moody person who has no appropriate outlet for those strong feelings. Okay. Yeah. I'm just going to keep going here, but just if you're dealing with this person, just don't just walk away. You don't have to deal with this, okay? And if this card represents you, just take yourself away, calm down, and so you can handle your situation better, okay? The Page of Cups can represent an overly emotional youngster, or or you. So just take however it resonates, okay? Then your immediate future card is the Seven of Swords reversed. So this card represents what's likely to happen next in your life, coming up very soon. This is Aquarius energy. So again, this card is letting you know that the truth is going to be revealed. This is a card of keeping secrets again. This is a card of self-deception, imposter syndrome. It's a confession. It's coming clean. Again, they're talking about rethinking an approach. This is a card of, it talks about regret, maliciousness. It's talking about your conscience, okay? The Seven of Swords reversed, it's talking about deception again. It's telling you to maintain caution and vigilance in all things during this period. Stay open-minded and be flexible so that you can respond to changes quickly. You may be experimenting with different plans of action, getting various points of view. But Spirit's saying you have the upper hand over a tricky situation, but still exercise caution. This card urges caution in all dealings. Secretive action or indirect communications may be occurring behind your back. Nothing is quite what it seems to be, and you have to use your wit to achieve your aims. And be wary of overconfidence too. This card is warning you that a tricky plan will not work out, and whoever attempts it will be exposed. So if you were planning something, if you had a plan, if it's not going to resonate with everybody, but if it does, have another look at it, okay, is what Spirit's saying. This card is also recommending that you take professional advice, otherwise you may lose out. Be cautious of burglary and superficial contracts. So if you're planning on signing a contract in the next little while, like coming up very soon, just be careful. Make sure you read all the details. Then your sixth card is the Six of Pentacles reversed. This card represents the outcome that you desire most in your situation. So this card is all about strings attached gifts, stinginess, inequality, power and domination. It's one-sided charity, tyranny, abuse of generosity. The Six of Pentacles reversed. It's all about self-care too, okay? This card is make sure you're really taking good care of yourself at this time. You need to recoup after a period of loss and confusion. Maybe you want to help others, but you don't have the means, and that makes you unhappy. You may be required to find a lifestyle that will create a sense of security for you so that you can find peace of mind. This card could be letting you know that your need will not be met. If you've applied for a loan or a scholarship, Spirit's saying it might be denied. If you're approached for help, you might be unable to do so. But it could also mean that you will be offered help and you're going to refuse it. So, but Spirit is saying if it resonates with you, you should take the help. We all need to get help, right? Every single one of us. Get by with a little help from our friends or whoever we trust, right? So yeah, no shame in that. In my opinion, only strong people get help when they need it, because they're smart enough to know. That's what I believe anyways. The Six of Pentacles reversed can represent a mean or greedy person, stingy behavior, or material loss, such as money or property. And then your self-image card, how you see yourself. Going back to the Six of Pentacles, remember this message. You're the magician, Cancer. You've got what it takes to make gold, okay? You can make gold at this time. Ten of Swords is your self-image card, how you see yourself. It came out reversed. This is Gemini energy. Says you're resisting an inevitable end. Things can't get worse. It can only go up from here. This is an inevitable ending. You are healing. You are a survivor. You are in survival mode. You're making improvements. You're recovering. You've learned the lessons. This card could also be talking about despair, relapse, regeneration. So reversed, it indicates that you are holding back, reluctant to take the necessary steps to move in a new cycle. That's why they want you to conquer your fear, Cancer, okay? You're delaying actions or deceiving yourself about a situation. They're repeating that message. You're deceiving yourself. To thine own self be true, Cancer. You may be making excuses for yourself or someone else to maintain the status quo, but you're only prolonging your agony. Spirit saying, just make a choice, even if it's the wrong one. Okay, change up the energy. I can help you with that with Reiki if you like. This card indicates that although the situation is over, you refuse to accept that fact and are continuing to fight and cause yourself more pain than necessary. Maybe you are recovering from illness. Spirit is saying, Cancer, your negative thinking must change. Spirit saying, change your attitude. It's what's holding you back. Okay? Then your 8th card is the 8 of Pentacles. Upright, this card represents your environment or how others see you and your situation. This is Virgo energy. This card says that you have high standards, skill development, you have talent, expertise. You're a mastery at what you do. This is a card of commitment, reward, dedication, repetitive tasks, accomplishment, new skills, confidence, job satisfaction. This is the card of the apprentice, apprenticeship, craftsmanship, diligence, passion, job satisfaction. You're integrating old skills into a new form, or you're adding new skills. You've tried various means of making your living, and now you're finalizing how you want to use your personal resources to fulfill your needs and expand. Your sureness of purpose guarantees success, and your craftsmanship will be rewarded by increased income, opportunity, and respect. Okay? And remember, you are the magician. You are the alchemist. You are making gold. Okay? 8 of Pentacles, hard work and dedication, deserved success, and positive outcomes. This card represents high levels of achievement in work, education, or personal goals and projects. You master a skill or are master of a situation because you have devoted your time and energy wholeheartedly. Specifically, the card can also show the successful completion of examinations or the end of a period of apprenticeship. This card can arise in a reading to show someone who has attained good qualifications and has high standards in all they do. The overall message with this card is dedicate yourself to what you believe in, Cancer. Okay? Maybe you're being a bit of a nitpicker, too much of a perfectionist, or maybe a workaholic. It can also mean someone who's finding their job boring and tedious. So take however it resonates. This is the one that really stood out when I was shuffling. 3 of Wands. It came out reversed. And it was reversed when I was shuffling too. This is Aries energy. So this card has, again, a few different meanings. A lack of foresight, obstacles, unexpected delays. This is your hopes and fears card. What you hope for or fear the most in your situation. A lack of progress, playing small, frustration, restriction, limitations. It could represent the end of your troubles. It could be disappointment. You're doing most of the work on an internal level, Spirit is saying. Clarifying your needs and planning your sense of direction. You have resolved most of the problems connected to the situation or enterprise and negotiated the tricky parts. Remember they said the tricky plan? Now you can expect things to go smoothly when you go public with your ideas. Be prepared for a delay in the expected returns or perhaps responses that are not quite what you had hoped for. The 3 of Wands reversed. This card could indicate that you lost an opportunity or maybe missed out on a collaboration that could have led to growth and success. And then your last card is the Moon card. This is Pisces energy. It came out reversed. This is a major arcana. This card represents your future if all is to remain as is. This card is talking about fear again. You gotta conquer your fear. You know how I look at it? Like I watched this video once about this, someone talking about this, and you know, the way I understood it was like for public speaking, that's a fear for many people. And you know, the more you do it, the more confident you get, but it's still nerve-wracking, right? I believe that fear is there. It's there for a purpose to help us. Like, it's there for us to say, it's there to just say to us, it's like our subconscious going, are you sure you want to do this? Are you sure about this? Are you sure? And you know what? It makes you think twice. Let me think about this for a second. Yeah, I want to do this. I'm afraid, but I want to do it. And then once you do something that you're afraid of and you feel this, I can't even explain it to you. You probably know this feeling of courage, like it gives you just so much confidence, empowerment that you conquered it. This card is all about deception, again, anxiety, self-deception. You're just deceiving yourself. You need clarity, understanding. You're confused, inner confusion, misinterpretation. It's talking about repressed emotions. So you need to speak up. Your soul is calling for help, trying to get your attention. You may have been ignoring your lunar needs, self-nurturance, artistic expression, and receptivity. The demands of the day, the masculine side, are overwhelming you, and you need a time out to reconnect with your feminine side. That's male or female, okay? You've allowed the pressures of the outside world to throw you out of balance, and you feel disconnected from your true self. Spirit saying it's time to rest and reflect. And the other thing I wanted to mention to you about fear too, with that video that I watched, they were saying the person was saying about it, just think of it as a buddy that's with you, okay, that's standing beside you. They're not going anywhere. The fear's not going to go anywhere. So just do it anyways. Okay? Just say, that's how they described it in this video. They're like, you know what? I see you talking to fear. I see you. You might as well just come with me anyways because I'm going to do it. Okay? So that's another way to look at it if you want. This card warns of deceptions, dangerous emotional swings, and giving into fears, so tread carefully. So that's your reading. If you want to go deeper, you can email me and I can do a personal reading for you. If this reading resonated with you, please like, share, subscribe, and I will see you next time. I'm sending you a big hug, Cancer. Have a great day. See you next time. Bye.